Bup. Welcome back to Blasphemous. Here we are again. Oh, been a hot minute. But, so far we're doing pretty well. We got everything we need to head to the Mother of Mothers of Churches. So I believe that's what we're gonna do. Let me check over our key items real quick. Sure, there's nothing we have that we can get rid of. Got this gross egg. We already used the key. Oh, we could get another knot of rosary rope. Let's do that, because that's a simple task that'll take no time at all. Where are we in regards to the sword upgrades? We upgrade our plunge attack. We'll do that. We've got the cash. What did that do exactly? Affects the technique of the plunge attack. Okay. So it'll explode. Exploding is a good upgrade for anything. You run out of ideas, your skill upgrades, or abilities, or whatever, make it explode.
Ahora dejad que mis dedos anuden un nuevo misterio. Volvé cuando poseáis nudos de sin pecado corazón sea.
Okay, what do we have equipped here? More health. Protection from toxins. Don't need that right now. Probably replace that. More tiers for breaking things. Let's do. Our defense more weak. I kind of want to try out this sapphire. Just to see how it works. And, reduce dodging cooldown? Maybe? Sure. Now that we have our upgrades, we'll head off. Curious if this is closer to where we need to be. Maybe? I believe that connects to a different area we go to later. Again, almost forgot about my dash attack. We'll just break some candles and chandeliers as we make our way back up to the bridge. We're just gonna run through all this. Not worth our time. Oh hey, it's our friend.
Oh, penitente, ¿es cierto que las sendas están libres? Maravillosa visión es la que me permitís contemplar. Bienaventurado sea nuestro encuentro.
A little toe made of limestone. Toe from the statue of the first barefoot pilgrim. The vestigial little toe pushed the stones out of his path, increasing dodge distance. The master gathered us all together like every morning and said, "A genuine, genuflecting pilgrim must never divert their eyes from the earth they walk on, for this is our rule." Try that out. Better distance. Oh, that's cool. That is cool.
Hermana, que estáis ahí aunque no pueda veros. Escucha mi ruego. Tras vuestra marcha, me toca demostrar que soy digno de la confianza de nuestra capitana. No defraudaré a Crisanta. Y que un gran dolor me muerda si permito que la penitencia cruce esta puerta. ¡En guardia, penitente!
But remember, this is a fight heavily dependent on parrying. Keep mistiming that. Yeah, can't get too greedy, those combos. I don't remember that attack. I did not mean to do that. What a waste. That's what I meant to do. It really is hard to tell when he's going to do his spin. When he's just doing a normal attack. Yeah, like that. Oh, that's right. This part. Oh. Good thing I wasted a Bile Flask earlier. I guess he's just not gonna do any parryable attacks anymore. Alright. That was easily beatable had I not wasted a healing potion. Like a fool. Like a gigantic fool.
Hermana que transmisión en guardia.
Also, maybe we should get rid of this. It's not going to do anything for us. Put on the lightning defense. Which one is that? No. Perpetuous protection. I'll go with that. Oh, that's lame. I was dodging. I guess some of his attacks can still hit you through the dodge. Oh, that was weird. He's not reacting at all anymore to my attacks. Oh, bitch. Keep accidentally dodging the opposite direction when I need to. If he swings through you and you attack him, he no longer responds to your attacks. So you don't get any flinches or anything. Oh, he's starting to do the unblockables now. Whoops. Oh man. Really tried to jump over that. Couldn't get enough height. Come on, man. Let me stand up for a second. Motherfucker. Alright. Not a hard fight.
Hermana, perdonadme. Ahora cruzaré hacia el otro lado del sueño y volveré a vuestro lado.
Toronto to my sister. Alright, here's a prayer. Plea to the storms, intoned by dry throats and shaking voices, calls forth blazing rays that pierce the clouds, striking down nearby enemies. Sister of mine, don't leave me, for I carry you in my breast and in my heart. Sister of mine, don't leave me bleeding, for I carry you in my chest and in my blood. Sister of mine, don't leave me in silence, for I carry you in my bosom and in my song. Let's equip that. It'll be more useful in general. Now the door is open.
Siento como mi sangre se transforma en savia negra y mi vieja piel en rojiza corteza.
Forest tree. Sacred light stains the highest branches of the iron tree. Its brilliance penetrates its walls into the hall where she rests, shrouding my eyes in purple darkness. I don't remember this. Is this a new area? Oh. This is nothing. Ah.
aquellos a los que habéis sacado del castigo eran Perpetua y Esdras, hermanos expósitos que acabaron perteneciendo a la guardia de su santidad. Se decía que Perpetua podía hablar con su hermano después de muerta, pues nudosos son los caminos del milagro.
Thanks for the info. This is the garden area. And the sacred floor will be safe. They will hear neither from my footsteps nor my fear. The miracle wanted the oranges from those trees to make no sound on falling, so that the columns and buttresses could be heard. Now I hear only the horrific screams of those punished by the miracle. I will wait patiently. Again, why can't those just be subtitles in concert with every other character that you run into? With every other character that has voice lines, you don't have to rush to get through them because they're scrolling up too quickly for you to read. They wouldn't even have to fix the scrolling. All they have to do is fix the amount of space where the font is legible. What's this? Or Quicksilver. Council of Sad. I guess maybe this does something later? I have no idea. Looks new to me. Do have Quicksilver though. I don't believe we have enough gears to afford a flask upgrade. So we're not going to bother going back at the moment. Little babu down there. Okay, those break. I remember that now. Oh. They just fall over. Oh. That's gonna collapse. Aha! Your tricks. Fibula of Risp, the Ranger. Ranger. Called him Ranger. Risp Scrimshaw was known for his reckless nightly walks in the woods. He said they helped him think about what was beyond even the high wills. Nice. Gonna go higher and higher. What is this? Do I have to bounce off of his head or something? Oh, I'm dead now. Good thing that wasn't very far away. Of course, now that's broken, and it won't come back. For some reason. Why would it not come back when I respawn? Just to be a dick? Just to make me have to go the long way? Even though I outwitted it? Don't know about that. Not a fan of that call. Ref? Ref, can we get another look at this? This is going to collapse, of course. Oh. So we could climb up there again. Not really sure what... Oh, we should probably get our guilt, though. Not really sure what is expected of you up here. I don't want to try for it again. And it's probably just going to kill me. Oh, do I need... I see some brambles up there. I might need the brambles. Awesome. Love this area. As much as I do enjoy this game, and I do really find this game to be nice actors. Perfect. Even though I do love this game, of course there are some criticisms. You can always find something to gripe about. Once you get into the second half of this game, where we are now, they start ramping up the clever little tricks to try and kill you. The cheap little, like, oh, now the floor falls beneath you. Oh, now platforms are moving around and you have to jump between tiny spots to avoid instantly dying on spikes or bottomless pits. So I'm not a huge fan of that. But it's not so bad. I've seen a lot of reviews or just general comments from people that that sort of thing in this game is abundant and it just kind of ruins the experience. But I think that's over-exaggerating. It's really not that bad. Please. Please, just die. Olive seeds. Handful of seeds carefully preserved. The stones of the olives were mashed into an oily unguent, essential to the bag of any healer. Confessions of Terso, Part 4. On one of the nights during which the young man agonized amidst terrible febrile tremors, with the wounds that plagued his body spreading more and more, I approached him so distraught that I held him in my arms, and shedding tears, I kissed him on the forehead. While I felt the ardor of his forehead on my lips, I noticed the young man was opening his eyes and looking at me, his agony apparently gone, all of a sudden. Need more brambles. Let me get up there. I don't remember when we get the brambles. Boy, baby. Hey, you made it.
Penitente, escuchad mi confesión. La cobardía echa sus raíces dentro de mí ante esta nueva prueba del milagro doloroso. ¿Qué somos los peregrinos, sino pecadores que hemos elegido el caminar como la más amable de las penitencias? Oh, dejad que mi espalda inclinada cubra mis lágrimas.
So he's still complaining.
Penitente,
So I have to clear the way once again. How were you planning to do any of this on your own, sir? Sir? Sir, look at me. Now you're not allowed to look at me, that's your whole deal. Look at me. Oh yeah, this horrible thing. This guy does a lot of damage. His fireballs are no joke. Let's try and not get hit by them. It's a good plan, I think. Alright. If I remember correctly, if you try to dash attack, you can get stuck in his model, or whatever you want, his sprite. And that'll do a ton of damage to you as well, which is why I was trying to avoid doing it. We're finally in the church. Guys are easy to take care of. We've done it before. I think this might be a good place to farm some tears, because you have this shrine right here. I'm curious, how many tears will we get from clearing out that hall? Don't need the lightning thing right now. From the frozen olive, I guess? Or no, more dodging, probably. And we'll put on the Art of the Holy Purge, which will increase our tears. Then, of course, we can't use bio flasks, but it doesn't matter because we're farming. We're not gonna do this for long. We're just gonna... Just curious to see how many we'll get. Also not sure if the rosary that gives us tears for breaking things is also multiplied by the mea culpa hurt core. But it looks like about 250-ish per run. Alright. Brilliant. But alright.
El nudo de las tres palabras.
Hey, Mod.
Aquí ocurrió el primer milagro. Aquel piadoso y atormentado joven pidió a la alta voluntad ser castigado. Colocó un tronco de madera donde se apostó y rezó. Rezó esperando ser escuchado. Rezó para pedir dolor y así aliviar la gran culpa que se le clavaba afilada en el alma. Entonces el milagro se manifestó. Le crecieron raíces en sus brazos y piernas que lo retorcieron, pero ningún lamento surgió de sus labios, ninguna queja. Todos los que habitaban estas tierras fueron testigos de aquello, y todos rezaron ante la suplicada dicha interminable de aquel joven. Este árbol trino que brotó años después de su muerte fue llamado nudo de las tres palabras, pues tres son sus troncos anudados, y tres fueron las únicas que pronunció el joven antes de morir. Mi gran culpa. Cada año fluye de su interior oro líquido y ardiente, perpetuando su recuerdo y quizás para recordarnos que el primer milagro no nos ha abandonado. Pues nudosos son, fueron y serán los caminos del milagro.
So this tree is the first victim of the miracle. This kid who prayed to be punished for his guilt. Now the church proper. Don't remember this area being... God damn it. As I speak. Here we have a secret. I don't remember this area being particularly difficult. I remember it being a bit annoying to traverse. This area in particular. Oh boy. So I never quite figured out the method of traversing this area. There's some kind of trick to it. I hear them reading. They mutter the forbidden writings. It is constant murmuring, whose echoes once inside my head refuse to leave. I know that my curiosity will kill me. My madness does not do it first. Here are these ghost boys. And they float around. But they only become tangible sometimes. You can't hurt them at all. and I have no idea what causes them to be tangible or intangible. Originally, I thought it was if you were touching the floor, they would become tangible. You notice that they're invisible right now, or you know, they're transparent now that I'm on the ladder, and they're not changing into physical forms. Once I go up here, they're not doing it. See, they're not doing it now. So it's not just being on the floor. I also thought maybe it was looking at them. That doesn't seem to be the case. My only remaining theory is it's if you make noise or step on their books. And I think it's the books. I'm gonna try one more time just to confirm it, but it took me an embarrassingly long time to figure out that's what was happening. Oh right, the head monsters. Get out of here, head. These little sad heads are gonna keep... Oh, they're gonna keep spawning. Oh, that's a good one. I like that one. I like the design of that monster. Even if he is, annoying as hell. Hey buddy, you just... going out? That's fine, you stay in the background. I'm cool with that.
El sonido no cesa. Reptas sobre estos muros olvidados, sin que nadie pueda determinar su procedencia o su ignoto destino. Por amor a la alta voluntad, hacerlo callar, pues lo ansío desde hace tiempo. Por amor a la...
There's some sound that's driving him crazy. They don't care if you bust up their stacks of books. Just don't land on their homework. Son of a bitch. Sacrum of the Dark Warlock. Founder of the Library of the Negated Words. This priest was known by the sobriquet of the Dark One. He was caught practicing sorcery, surrounded by pagan writings. Yeah, they're basically creepypasta Shakespeare's. Those head monsters. Oh. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to touch the books. What if Slender Man was Shakespeare? What other creepypasta thing exists? It's really the only one I'm aware of. I didn't touch it! Why are you mad? I didn't touch it. I also think these enemies, these scholar enemies, are a little goofy. Just a little bit. Their whole gimmick is throwing books. It's like in an old SNES game or Genesis game or something where the developers couldn't come up with a real level, and so they're like, oh, what do we do? Just make a music level where instruments attack you. It kind of feels like, oh, they like books, so they throw books. There it goes. Oh, good. Wait, didn't I just come from here? I did. What was the point of this? Okay. Oh, the ghosts are back. Oh no, I remember these. They're way worse. You can get trapped. Take several ticks of damage. And they're beams of energy. Ghost beam. Again, no brambles. Can't get up there. Egret. Sure. Store those bile vessels. That didn't help. What a surprise! It's our old friend. Aha!
Tomad el siguiente de mis...
now would be a good time to improve our bile flasks. Now we've increased our health. I think twice since the last time? May have just been once. I don't remember. It was more than 2 days ago. Anatomy book open. Page shows illustration of a femur. Illustration of a tibia. Kneecap. Don't remember what this is for. Femur, tibia, kneecap. You would think it's has to do with these collectibles, because these are all body parts, bone parts. But I don't remember if that's true. Oh well. Forget about it. Oh, it's advanced Shakespeare. How is that supposed to work? Aha. Puzzles. And thinking. And brain. Phalanx of Aral... Oh, I couldn't read that. Aral Karam, the archivist. Arakaram worked as an archivist in the Library of Negated Words. His heightened interest in the writings of Custodia prior to the appearance of the Twisted cost him his exile. Hello, sir. And he's gone. I believe that's the sound the jailer wanted us to be rid of. That open? How do we open this? Like so. It's that easy. Or Quenya. A prayer that calls forth a barrage of fiery lightning from the very essence of the miracle, piercing any foe that dares to stand before mea culpa. We are the stones of the earth. We are the sprouts of these roots. We are, in procession, united. Those who fervently cry out to you, O grievous miracle, get us out of these flames. Let's try it out. Oops. Nope, 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 nope. I didn't need to do that. Oh well. Wow. Effective. I'm Goku. Monsieur Goku. Drop of coagulated ink. Each hesitation of the scribe was a new stain on his scriptorium. Words not written, censored before they were born into paper, were powerful too. This cluster of ink, grazed by the affliction, increases the power of prayers. The scribe had raised his gaze, for he had ceased to write a while ago. Let's try it. Try it out. Make some powerful beams. Oh god. Okay, you just stay up there. Sleeping canvases. This is a cool area. Probably the most reminiscent of Castlevania. Ah. Sooty garlic. Dark bulb covered in black dust. It's finding an omen of good luck, since it only grows as the first fruit on burned grounds. It is said to soothe many aches when used in a tisane, although few dare to try it. And what could we do, a crowd of plain and profane healers, blind to the vague wills of the miracle? Pray, begging for its forgiveness? What would our sacrifice have to be for our prayers to be heard? At the mercy of the miracle was that young man, and at the mercy of the miracle were left the rest of us with him. Cannot be. I could have sworn the candle depicted in that painting was lit, and that the... Hey! Hey, I'm reading. Oh no, I'm stuck reading. It cannot be. I could have sworn the candle depicted in that painting was lit, and that the room gleamed. Could I be losing my mind? Losing my life? Now it is time for blades. Crap. Crap. Stuck in a loop. I'm fearful. The little one stopped crying as soon as we placed him in the arms of that wicker woman, as if it were his mother. Sometimes I can't help but think there's something living in that wicker. Sometimes it seems to be rocking him in the darkness. A little bit of foreshadowing.
Cautivos del milagro. He aquí la envidia de los mercaderes. El tesoro más grande que ha pasado por mis manos jamás. Y que se me paren los pulsos si os miento.
That's a lot of money. Master key forged from steel, the heat of the sword carried by the Great Inquisitor announced his arrival, even through the coldest walls. Vial flask, how much is this? 9,000.
Esto es todo un tesoro que vista de negro luto.
Bead braided in the spiral motion, covered with the light coat of varnish that has protected it from wear and tear of the years. Mother's hands work these strands and bless them. Their influence provides protection from toxic damage. Well, we have immunity to toxic damage. Not sure if this is something different. I'll say no to that for now. We're gonna get the key, because you always buy the keys first in anything. Oh! The backswing. Man. Can't rush past that. Wow. So much health. This guy's back again. That's why you can't really... Dang it. Just die already, please. So much damage. Alright, success. Is this a room we care about? Maybe. Definitely. Aha. I think, much as I like that beam, equip the... Well, I'm gonna take away the ink and equip the one for extra tears. Because I want to be able to afford that flask. More Quicksilver. We already have to pay an exorbitant amount. Upgrader flasks. You mock me, sir. Ah, but wait. Mm-hmm. We're all the way back here. Kneecap of Sebastian the Puppeteer. Sebastian Wojja lived surrounded by puppets. To him, they were his family. His cries marked the night he disappeared into the flames of his theater, proclaiming, "I forbid you to move." We could go back. See how much money we get for these healing items. Maybe see if we have enough bones for reward.
Misericordioso seáis, penitente. Con vuestra aportación la obra de esta cofradía continúa.
That's a lot of money.
Misericordioso seáis, penitente. Con vuestra aportación la obra de esta cofradía.
That's a lot of money.
El milagro nos está llevando.
Wow. Wow.
Encontrad lo siguiente.
Confessor? Interesting. That wasn't an option before. Might we have enough to both upgrade our flasks and buy a new one? Awesome. Honestly, it wasn't that much. In fact, it was barely anything. But, thought that counts. Go see our Mo friend.
Agraciado corazón sea. Con esta plata yo bendigo la mixtura que recuperará vuestra sangre derramada. Me siento cansado. Por favor, dejadme solo.
Okie doke, bud. We upgrade them again. Well, that's no good.
El anciano está saliendo de mi cuerpo. Está naciendo a través de la brecha de mi pecho, por donde asomaba su rostro. Penitente, ¿qué debo hacer? ¿Debo dejar al milagro continuar con su castigo? Daos prisa. Traedme la plata líquida antes de que sea demasiado tarde.
I have it, dude. Oh, but I don't have the tears.
Daos prisa.
Well... maybe we farm for the 2,000 or whatever we need. Not even that. Like 1,000. This is not where we need to be. The map is a little confusing. We're gonna get to 1,200. We're gonna give that guy his silver. Because I have no doubt that if we wait on that quest, something horrible is gonna happen. Okay, we have enough. It's not ideal. I'd really rather just buy another flask, because I don't think improving their power at this point would be as helpful. But for the sake of that quest line, whatever it is, just gonna go ahead and do it. And if he needs yet another Quicksilver and some absurd amount of money thereafter, well, he's gonna have to deal.
Con esta plata, yo bendigo la mixtura que recuperará vuestra sangre derramada.
He wants more. More! 21,000.
Daos prisa.
But I don't have any more. We're done. Better get used to old man alien. Be coming up on the boss shortly. Speaking of which, we're just gonna put on fence. Not sure what you're supposed to do against that. The recovery was so quick. You son of a bitch. Moon is out tonight with a long-tailed gown, and the bull stares at her between the rock rose and the shadows. So here's the question, have we saved enough babbies?
Penitente sin nombre, encontrad a mis hermanos y guiadles hasta mí. Penitente sin nombre.
We have not. We have failed. What's down here? No, the boss is up there. Oh. Can't even go down there. Yep. Yep.
Penitente en el silencio. ¿Necesitaréis mi favor en vuestro siguiente cometido? Aquí permaneceré si cambio.
See how this goes. I only have 3 flasks. Hey, my friend. Oh, I'm dead now. Come on, Exposito, bring it. Yeah. Nope, instant KO this time. I'm trapped. Okay. I wanna like sit still. Maybe 2 seconds. No Exposito, no. I'm busy. Oh, so close. Aha! Burn, Babu, burn. We have descended. We could fully upgrade the lunge. Not sure I particularly care about that. I didn't like these combo abilities in my first run. Never seemed to use them. The regular combo is fine. The charge attack was situational. I kind of just want to buy that flask from the woman. Way to make an exit. Embossed Mask of Crescent. Artifact found in the hands of a dead archdeacon in a dusty library. Confessions from Crescent. The ravages of time had taken their toll on the mind of one I once respected like a father. He has allowed himself to be carried away by the superstition and fallacies of the village, searching for the impossible with his clouded eyes among the altars of the mother. And Delphos betrays the trust of his most illustrious, taking refuge in the cold peaks with his host of servants, wearing his introspection as an excuse to hide his laziness and lack of faith. Only I, the only one capable of ascending to the marble halls with an adequate response, remain. The forbidden volumes of these endless shelves will not resist the zeal of my searching much longer. Basically, I'm the best. I'm the one.
Veo todo desde lo más alto del árbol seco, en el que el milagro me ha reencarnado.
We didn't finish exploring all back. I was down there. So we return. Question is, where was Upkeep? Okay, thought I could dodge through that. Man. Just let me do this. Ain't got time for this nonsense.
Desposer que la cam...
All of the blood fountains are annoyingly far from teleportations. Ah, yes. The red-blue candle hand puzzle. Classic. Goes right up there with slide puzzles. So... I think what this means is we need to get the final... Well, let me see. Oh, no, we have big beads of red and blue wax. Not sure what these mean. I thought they meant once you acquire the largest balls of wax, then they would be both lit, and then cut your hand and a thing happens. But candle thing, I don't know. Maybe I have to equip both of them? Ah, that is it. Oh. For... Okay, maybe I'm missing a bit. Cut the hands. I'm confused. Oh. I totally forgot about that mechanic. If you hold down B, you slash yourself to lose health in order to gain fervor. They tell you that at the very beginning of the game, but you almost never use it. At least I don't. Molten Heart of Boiling Blood. Sword Core. Dry and slightly porous to the touch. It causes mea culpa to throb thirstily after every kill, transferring life force to its wearer, but reducing the amount of health recovered by bile vessels. So that's interesting. I wonder how much. Because we've already upgraded our bile vessels to be pretty strong. So if we can get lifesteal in these things and not take too much of a hit, yeah, that's worth it. Sword is so strong. Remember how long it took? Oh. Remember how long it took to kill those guys before we got that mea culpa upgrade? Let's put on that sword core. Not sure why I came back down here. I need to be up there. So there's obviously a chamber below this one. But because we haven't saved enough babus, we can't do anything. Same thing with getting that babu. I would like to fill up this empty bile flask. But everything's so far away. Closest blood fountain to a teleporter would be here, I guess. Maybe this. Let's go to the Silent Sorrow. I'll make sure I can get back up. There we go. Did we finish this area? Yeah. I know there was some items we couldn't get. But they're not important. Or they're very important. And we'll just get them later. We've mostly completed the sleeping canvases, and we'll go back up to the church. I barely touched it, dude. Chill out. The mask we got from beating the Exposite is one of the 3 we need to reach the end. Much like the first part of the game, you need 3 things. we ever talk to... what's his face? You know, what's his face? There he is. Forgot to tell him that the way is clear.
Aquellos gritos me llenaron el alma de espanto. Habéis purgado mis miedos y auxiliado a este pobre peregrino de nuevo. A pesar de haber elegido sendas diferentes, a vos y a este pecador nos espera el perdón al final, esté donde esté, cerca o lejos, en esta vida o al otro lado del sueño. Misericordioso corazón sea penitente.
Big toe. A toe from the statue of the first barefoot pilgrim. Strong big toe left its mark on the secret routes. Adds extra thrust while in the air. And it went on to say a genuine genuflecting pilgrim will always have his hands tied behind his back during his travels, as his feet are the only thing that should matter to him, for that is our rule. Which rule is the rule? You keep saying that the rule is the one rule of the rule. Not gonna equip that, by the way. I think that it's for when you downswing on something in the environment or on an enemy, you get a little boost of height. That increases the height you get, if I recall. It's very niche. A lot of verticality to this area. As it should be. The Grand Church Cathedral. Oops. Drop the shortcut. Trapezoid of Jaeger the Jeweler. Unjustly sentenced to the stake by the order of Ashcan the Inquisitor, Tyrant Jaeger's family became ashes. Blinded by revenge, he forged a ring with their remains, a ring that is now believed to be cursed. I thought the blood would manifest. It did not. Such are the whims of the miracle. I could have just gone here. Wah, wah. At least we have even easier access to a blood fountain now. What is this? Where is this? Do I want to be up here? Oh, I remember this. How many more prayers does the great censor want? When will it tire and stop swaying? When will it be able to stand again? Lower your head, close your eyes, pray, and do not get up. Yeah, I'm not thrilled with that room. Hey, you made it. Was it worth it?
Oh, pecados míos. ¿No es suficiente un largo camino lleno de reflexiones? ¿Qué hay de los callos en los pies? Los calambres en las piernas, la sed, la frente abrasada por un sol que parece no ponerse nunca. ¿Y qué hay de las torturas del pensamiento? Cuando la culpa se nos clava una y otra vez en el corazón. ¿Qué más castigo queréis, oh pecados míos?
Hey, you got it easy, dude. There's a guy who has another guy coming out of him. He looks like one of the Three Stooges. I mean, I'd count your blessings, man. What's something I'm supposed to do here? I have to wear the toes. Oh, the toes.
El maestro nos enseña la continuación del camino. Nuevos pasos nos esperan bajo la fría piedra.
Nail uprooted from dirt. Incorrupt remains of the great pilgrim, founder of the order, and comfort to his followers. His feet never stopped, always taking him forward in his mysterious wandering through Custodia. The bearer of this relic receives his determination and walks effortlessly through swamps and muddy marshlands. And that fingernail was the one that martyr Nicanor ripped from himself when he was buried alive between spasms of pain after their cruel torture in front of his followers, who cried in silence. The fingernail, barely visible among the removed dirt, was picked up by the last follower, who was lamenting such a horrid event, and all the others left and whose name is unknown. He wrapped it using a piece of cloth torn from his own clothes, and that same night he went to the church whose congregation was the same one that had denounced Nicanor as a heretic, hid the fingernail among its inner bricks, and left. If you recall, in the sewers, there were plenty of areas in which we could not jump because we were stuck in liquid slime. Now we can access those areas.
Pecados míos.
Where'd he go? Oh, here he is. Yeah, he's dead. He's dead now. I guess it's a happy ending? Yeah, we'll call it that. Thanks for the rope, you stupid motherfucker. Oh. Consecrated amethyst. We can get rid of this big toe now. A gem that gives off an intense aroma of incense in the Mother of Mothers. The ornate incense burners were filled with precious gems and beads, consecrating them with their vapors. This amethyst comes from the greatest of them all, and its blessing gives the wearer great protection against magical attacks. Sure. I don't know what's considered magical. Take all the jewels, all the precious stones, all the gold from the chests to consecrate him, for today we will clothe the saint and raise his body to the highest. Again, foreshadowing. The item descriptions in this might be even vaguer than something like Dark Souls, which I kind of find fun. Because they're not inscrutable. If they were, it would just be annoying. I walk by the chapel of the perpetual agony. I can never bring myself to enter it. She still screams in pain like the very first day they brought her here. A living miracle, they said. A miracle granted her wish, and now we pray to her, watching her endless ordeal. Probably the most messed up of the stories in this game, but we'll see that eventually. The most cruel. Wait. Let's just heal up. No particular reason. I just have a feeling. These little guys take a lot of hits. Wait a minute. This is not where I thought we'd end up. What is that ledge for? What are your secrets, ledge? Oxel of June, prostitute. Popular among the bishopric, June Sayers seduced the corrupted and corrupted the will and vowed chastity of many priesthood, but her immunity ended when the first ashes fell to the ground. Oh, the rooftops. Well, not exactly what I wanted. Wait, did I miss a room? What's that room? I can't get. Oh, the rooftops. You guys teaming up here? I have lasers, man. Fairly sure there's a mirror around here. I would like to find it. Just get some health from these lads. We'll give it that just. Come on. Swing it. Swing your hammer like normal. Like a normal person. Ark of the First Refuge. Oh, we didn't read the... Wait. Did we read the mask? Yes. Sign of protection that freed its bearer from pain. The wounds appeared in the flesh of their lady, who once swore to suffer instead of her wards. Socorro spent her childhood in a village which lined a route that church prisoners condemned for their crimes and sins frequently traversed. From the window of her room, she could see how these prisoners climbed a hill in a line so that when they reached the summit, they would be ready for the punishments and physical tortures reserved for them until they died. Not a mirror, but it works. Really just wanted easy access to the east side of the church. A church. Yes. More things. I gotta go down there just for that one item. I can deal with all these. Femur of Karpow, the bounty hunter. Karpow! Your story better be worth it. Karpow, nicknamed the Daring, was a feared bounty hunter at the service of the Bishopric of Custodia. Karpow had a cherished motto: get rid of everything and you'll have nothing to lose. True. What do you fight for when you have nothing to lose? Or do you fight even harder? Here's Here's the good old
Penitente en el silencio.
boss.
Necesitaréis mi favor en vuestro siguiente. Aquí
Oh,
permanece.
no, I got this. Don't poke me. This is not giving me a lot of time. Oh man. These attacks are brutal. Just gonna go ahead and do that. Heal while I can. I want to come back over here so I can stab your hands. Fuck you. Oh, come on. Alright. I want to keep this going. Keep it going. Another very cool boss design. Very nice. Shh. Also kind of a chump if you have upgraded lunge attacks. Deformed Mask of Orestes. Confessions of Orestes. My forces are decreasing. I fear that the sacred mission that your most illustrious has entrusted to me is beyond our abilities. The others are mistaken. If the answer were so easily found, I would not have ventured into this place, crossing the boundaries of the flesh. My time, limited as it was, has not been enough to unravel the unfathomable mysteries of this dream kingdom. land that my ignorance and pride have turned into my grave. I find consolation in knowing that the mask will remain with me, thus eluding ungodly hands in the same way that the answers I sought have managed to elude my useless scrutiny.
Ardo desde dentro hacia afuera, y mi humo es una niebla que lo ciega todo.
Alright. Investigate what's up here. Sacred blood perfects the technique of throwing blessed blood, altering the trajectory of the projectile at its furthest point, making it return to its point of origin. That's neat. I like the lunge though. Sacred onslaught. We might purchase that later. The lunge is so incredibly powerful. You saw it made mincemeat of those grabby arms. I'm not entirely sure what mincemeat is. I always kind of thought of it as like the meat you make out of a Disney character, like Mickey Mouse or something. I think that's mincemeat. I've witnessed the exhumation of the Archbishop. I've witnessed how they cleansed his bones in wine to then dress him in silk and gold. I saw them placing the most beautiful jewels on the face, kissed his forehead. I watched as they placed rings on his fingers and kissed his hands. They lift him up, calling his name, and swayed him to make it look as if he was walking again. Post foreboding. Post-boding?
Mirad, bondadosa señora. Un visitante. Oh, lo siento, penitente. Os encontráis ante Socorro, nuestra piadosa señora del constante Calvario. ¿No es majestuosa?
Ella es un milagro en sí mismo, incesante, eterno. Ella sufre por todos nosotros, todos los días, sin descanso, sin fin. Ella es nuestro milagro vivo, un verdadero ejemplo de santidad. Ella sufre, ella es... Una lágrima ha caído por su mejilla. ¿Es posible que su tormento haya disminuido? Nuestra pobre señora.
So yeah, we can acquire these marks by beating those mini bosses, I guess, if you want to call them that. The holy warriors with the bell mauls. And we can give them to her. And we get enough of them, perhaps her suffering will end. You can also choose to just end it. You know, the old-fashioned way. But that's the bad end. We don't want that. Trapezium of Jeremiah the Hangman. Jeremiah Schweiger took the lives of thousands of prisoners for decades, trusting that his work was sacred. When doubt invaded his mind, remorse ravaged it. It's the sensor. I'm not sure if we can do this yet, because we don't have the bramples. I know that you have to be faster than anyone has ever been fast before. Sonic himself. Would sweat. Excellent. Smoking Heart of Incense. Enhances the power and duration of prayers, but also increases their cost by 1 fervor bar. Debatably worth it. I'm not really going for a fervor build. What am I using right now? Health, Undestructibles. Oh yeah, we have another knot we can unravel. We have dashes, protection against magic. Don't really know what magic, what attacks are considered magic. I know it's very handy at the end of the game. I don't so much now. What could we use? Increase the power of our prayers. Yeah. We've covered this. Oof. Yeah, just get smacked right in the face by a billion-ton chandelier. I don't know who these angel people are or why they're in cages. Don't ask me. Heart of oils. Just mark something. This heart is anointed with oils that inflame the soul. Sacred fury increases the strength of those who wield the sword, while at the same time lowering their defense. I didn't read the lore for the smoking heart. Let's do that first. The works and graces of the sorrowful heart. Sorrowful miracle. First verse. The great dry tree into which His Holiness was transformed by work and grace of the miracle burned in a night of heavy storms. It burned for 90 days, and as it was consumed, it left an enormous pile of ashes that covered the cathedral's main ambulatory tower, leaving His Holiness's turned throne on the top. All those who were present and all those who arrived and tried to climb to the summit were swallowed by the ashes. The cathedral fell silent. Heart of oils. Father, as it always is after a procession, the ground was filled with puddles of blood from our penitents, who harmed themselves with every excruciating step. But as I prayed on the windowsill, watching the night reflected on that holy reddish line, I noticed that someone, a cloaked figure, had begun collecting that blood in a shiny metallic container. That figure you speak of, my son, must be none other than the roaming gypsy, a merchant they call Candelaria, a sage to some, a witch to others. We can get increased defense or increased attack for lower defense. I think I'd rather keep the lifesteal properties. All we really have left there's some stuff up here. I don't remember what's up here. We really only have the Archcathedral rooftops left, from what I recall. Oh no, wait, there's another area. I don't know if it's an optional area. We do need to go back to the desecrated cistern. Take advantage of the jump boots we have now. But essentially all we got to do is climb up the rooftops, beat each mini boss on each level, and then we're pretty close to the end. So, I think that's a pretty good place to call it. For now, beat 2 bosses, cleared a lot of areas. Pretty good. Pretty good progress. Thank you all for joining me. Those of you who were here. Those of you who will watch this at some point in the future. You know, this is still a fun playthrough. I'm really glad I decided to play this again. I think it's an overlooked Metroidvania. Even though everyone I've talked to who has played it says it's good and that they enjoy playing it, but I don't really hear anyone talking about it. Much like how people talk about, you know, Super Metroid or any of the Metroid series or Castlevania games, Symphony of the Night, Ecclesia. So I think this this is up there with those fellows. Is it as good as Symphony of the Night or Super Metroid? Probably not. Probably a step below there. But it's very unique. It's a very unique game. It's not fully Castlevania. It's got aspects of it, and it has aspects of Dark Souls, of course, but it's not fully Dark Souls. It has really cool, unique, interesting worlds, and I love the aesthetic. So, until next time, Grievous is the miracle.